So what I've got steaming away on the bench here is an inductive heater. Everything here gets hot because, as you can see over there, we've got 2.5 amps going through it at 8 volts. The frequency over here is 188 kilohertz. That's the waveform across this inductor. So if I stick my screwdriver into the inductor, you can see the current go up. In fact, there it's stalled out. There it's restarted. So yeah, this gets warm. So when I put my screwdriver in, there goes the current and it becomes warm to the touch. So what had happened previously, okay, this thing's smoking, so it's not continuously rated. These 0 voltage switching inductive heaters are sort of for educational use, experimental use. Ow! That's hot. Very hot. Ouch! I've got a capacitor parallel with my power supply's output to provide some energy for getting this thing started, some current. So that's what this 2200 microfarad capacitor is lying over here. And then on the scope over here, that's what the waveform looks like over there. And I'm measuring 189 kilohertz. Ow, that was hot. But it's not a bad burn. It's hot. That's what makes these videos entertaining. We do these things. So yeah, everything here gets hot. Those fits are what I cooked last time. Let's just make this safe. Let's turn it up. Let's just turn that down. You can see that coming down quite slowly because of this capacitor. Let's unplug our load. Make it safe. Okay, now not touching the hot bits. This inductor is quite hot. Those inductors run hot. And here's the capacitors, which are a low series resistance capacitors. In other words, they can handle very high pulse currents. So that's what this device looks like. So I replaced those FETs because I overloaded it previously. I had it running off a 12-volt battery and I poked a big piece of metal in and it went bang. So some new FETs were ordered, soldered in. Today I replaced the Zenas across the gate drive for the FETs, and I put the inductors back, and I was able to get it going again. And on the scope I was able to capture the frequency that it's running at and show the waveform. So there we go. That's what these little experimental inductive heaters look like. They're not continuously rated. Obviously, they start smoking after a while and setting fire to humans. But it's all good fun. We learn out of it. And that's it. I think that's the video. It's a push-pull type oscillator. It's a parallel resonance circuit. These capacitors are parallel with the inductor over here. These are the inductors that limit the current from the supply into the transistors. That's what they do. So the oscillation happens between this inductor and these capacitors over here. So when you remove this inductor over here, not much happens. It still runs. In fact, let's do that. Come on, Duncan. Show the people what's going on here. So let's take that out, like so. Now, what we need is some 0 volts for a scope probe. So I'll attach that over here to this crocodile clip, like so. Let's turn the voltage back up. Let's see if we can get this thing started. Let's see. Don't want to start. You can hear it whistling. It does not want. There we go. Got it started. It's not happy to start without the inductor present. So when we look at that, you can now see that the frequency is a lot less. Take another measurement. So now there's only 12.8 kilohertz present. And you see over there, we're only drawing half an amp. So there's no current flowing in these capacitors. It's basically just oscillating without a load. And that's what the waveform looks like. Now, what does the waveform look like on both transistors? Well, let me show you. Go on to this one. Go on to that one. There we go. That's the waveform on the two transistors over there. Now let's zoom it in. You can see it over there. Alright, so that's what happens when you disconnect this inductor from it. There's no longer any resonance between those capacitors happening. So now they're not warming up. There's a little bit of heating happening in those inductors, which are the supply inductors that limit the inrush current. And that's it. It's basically 11.6 times that, so it's about 5 watts of heat coming off this, like so. It lives again, although it's probably going to get put up now, put aside. I'm glad I got it fixed. I was very disappointed the day I blew it up. These things happen. This is how we learn. And then we put things back together and make them work again. And we have fun and we learn. And we share things on YouTube. Share our bad days when we messed things up. And now we undid our mess ups. It's like that. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for watching an entertaining video where Uncle Duncan sticks his fingers where he shouldn't. All good fun. My finger's fine. It was hot though. I don't recommend doing it. Be careful and have fun. So, take care ladies and gentlemen. Till next time. Cheers.